Alright, time for another magical episode of Dan Make Stuff. Today we're going to be making a Dragonfly pendant. So first I want to make the loop. If you've seen the sketch, the loop's going to be the head of the dragonfly. So I want it to be fairly thick. See, I've got a pretty thick rod here. It's important to have music to get that creative juices flowing. Maybe it'll be a really big pendant. Or it could just have an oversized head, and then I'll make the rest of it smaller. You know what I mean? There's kind of a little bit of freedom for what you can do. So there's my first wing. I'm not going to shape it right now because then it will be too delicate and just... I could potentially melt it later, so I'm just going to put them all on an unformed shape first, and then I'll shape them. I'm going to try to make this as symmetrical as possible. You don't want it perfectly symmetrical, because then once again it looks like a machine made it, but you want it to be close to symmetrical. That's what kind of is the art of it. To make it look realistic, but not machine-like. Because even if you think about a real dragonfly, it's not perfectly symmetrical. It's kind of one of the kind of fun things I've learned about art, is that in the beginning I was trying to make everything very, very precise. Then it's like, actually, if you want to be the most realistic, it can't be totally precise because things in real life are not perfect. That's an interesting life lesson as well, I suppose. There we go. There's all my unformed wings. So it's starting to look dragonfly-ish. Let's add the eyes next. The wings are going to be the most delicate, so I want to form them last. Generally, you want to make the bigger things first and the more delicate things last, because if you make the delicate things first, they can melt in the flame. A lot of things to consider when you're going glass. Alright, so there are my eyes. You kind of see them, they're kind of glowing hot, so it's hard to see them, but you want to keep this body hot so it doesn't break. Always gotta keep track of what's hot and what's not. That hurt. Some of the lessons learned at the flame shop were painful ones. I don't think I burned myself too bad though. Have so far. I get some white dots on them. add some silver on top. Something about adding silver onto blue, it just gives this cool silvery color that I really like. So we're gonna do that. So we're actually, almost lost a piece there. So we're actually going to vaporize the silver in the glass. I'm going to put the silver a little bit ahead of the flame, and then it's going to vaporize, and the flame is going to push it onto the blue glass. Nice. Now let's finish them up. So there he is. What do you think? I'm trying to get a good camera angle here.